Hello, Cancer. This is me, Brandy from Taurean.com. Please go through the site, book your 5 or 15 minute recorded session. Right now, I only have a 15-minute out-of-pocket hours chat, or I have the 25-minute chat. Nonetheless, your theme, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, has a lot to do with astrology. I am not an astrologer, but I can tell you that's what I was getting nonetheless. Now, as you can see from your spread, I have a card called Renewal, which is kind of like a tower. I have Moving Forward, which is like the Six of Wands, so to speak. Justice, Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords, along with the Eternal Child, Oracle deck, and the Hunter. So that is your spread. You should be able to see it on your screen. Okay? But I'm going to dive in here. I am getting, this is indicating that your efforts that are aligned with your higher purpose is supposed to come in smoothly, right? Keeping that hope alive, like a sense of joy, is going to give you the support you need to target the things that you're after, okay? It's encouraging you to tap into like your intuition, your spiritual gifts, and the flow. And it's going to be a month to trust your gut and connect with your deeper self. How you can leverage this for yourself is that knowing these things are easily going to come your way if you do not force them and you allow them to come to you when you set your sights on it, okay? For things to correct themselves, for things to be balanced. Even in the Justice card, I mean, that is To Kill a Mockingbird card. And then we have 13 Reasons Why under that. It's like, two birds, one stone. You set your intentions for both of those to come to you. So you can listen to your dreams that help you guide your decisions of where to nurture and engage in things. I am getting like this artistic sense though, putting on some old music, older music of when you were younger, to kind of help you tap into things. I know it's very supported with deep intuitive energies and knowing that things are going to line up in your favor as long as you're open and receptive for the good. It's very hard sometimes to align yourself as a Christ conscious with all the subconscious things that come out of fears and stuff. But when we own them and we integrate them, that's how we can pull things to us, right? Spiritual growth, creative expression, leaning into the flow and the wisdom that is trying to guide you through these things. I think you're going to be heightened on your intuitive and compassionate side, so you don't want to get drug into other people's stuff. It's definitely spiritual growth. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. You gotta get the clarity and truth for your truth in your decisions, not the outside truth. Sometimes that's hard to decipher between us and others, so you can be assertive in what your goal is, okay? But maintaining that wonder, that innocence, that openness, friend, is the key. That's to give you the confidence, right? Whew! It's reminding you to stay curious and open-hearted with focus. Focus for you. Emphasizing a rebirth progress, so to speak. So it's definitely a time of clear thinking and decisive action. Your goals, your focus, confidence, approaching life with like a fresh outlook. I don't think you have any mental clarity because you've been taking on everyone else's wants, needs, boundary issues. And I mean, that's hard when you're trying to stay open to new experiences. That's not taking on other people's stuff, to your detriment. It's all about what is balanced for you to make decisions with integrity. Okay? I know you guys probably can't see the numbers, but renewal is 27 and moving forward is 28. I just seen that. You gotta let the old die off. Okay, that's what renewal means. You gotta let the old die off. The foundation that you've been standing on has to crack. The identity you've understood yourself to be has to be let go of, which is going to take a little bit of time. You got to think of it as like chipping away and then clearing out that rubbish on the ground, so you can construct your new life's direction with that shift in the thinking. So you can kind of restore that wonder, that vitality. And I think this is it's gonna hurt. It hurts to let go of things that you have tied to your identity and been heavily attached to, and you've overly identified with. So it's very overwhelming. Metaphorically, it is a death. Metaphorically. If something left and no longer wants to be in your life, then you need to ask your spirit, like, if that was necessary. Pay attention to your dream, because that is supposed to be in it's not the same thing, but there's a familiarity to the new that comes in an improved state in due course. And the winter, you keep getting throughout winter, and then you just all of a sudden wake up with the new energy and this like renewed sense of this light out of the dark, right? The light out of the dark, where you are no longer stuck. You have that clear vision. You've understood the message. And believe it or not, with this moving forward, that is your first step being taken within this stillness. Well, there is no real swift movement. It is in the stillness that you are bringing something good into your life. Okay, it's almost like an external alteration. That's the solution. A new place, new partner, new career, new hobby. You know what I mean? It's not about a superficial change that sends you on a blind, reckless pursuit. That's why I say this is hard, because that's that false belief that is going to improve about yourself. Like, have I moved? Has anything really changed? Like, do I feel the same inside? The baggage. It's the baggage of being in the same spot. It is a cycle. So, I mean, this is a lesson. You are ending it. You are going to be able to see clearly. If you need to read either of these books pertaining to you, To Kill a Mockingbird or The 13 Reasons Why, I would do so. That way you can bring your blessings in. And your blessings are going to flow around you so easily when you do this. This does not involve someone for a change. This involves you with your codependent issues of feeling enslaved. This is you standing your ground. This is you being confused throughout the process to find yourself. Okay? I'm just going to put it that way so you have the structure that you need coming soon. I'll catch you later.